Let's now speak with one of the House Republicans who voted in favor of the health care bill with its pro-life protections. Representative Ann Wagner of Missouri joins us from Capitol Hill. Congresswoman, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Catherine, and congratulations on this wonderful show that you're doing now beginning in March. I applaud your efforts, and to highlight the pro-life issue for our Catholic viewers is really important.
Thank you, Congresswoman. How confident are you the Senate will vote on a health care bill that upholds the House's pro-life protections?
Well, they must, because at the end of the day, it needs to come back to the House, and the House will have to reaffirm whatever the Senate approves and what we perhaps even vote on out of a conference committee. So we believe strongly as a pro-life caucus, as a member of that caucus, and as a pro-life House Republican, that we have pro-life protections in the Affordable Health Care Act.
Would you support a health care bill that did not defund Planned Parenthood and does not uphold the Hyde Amendment protections?
I believe strongly in upholding the Hyde protections and that it defunds Planned Parenthood. Catherine, I had the great privilege of sitting in the chair, presiding in the chair, when we passed, as a U.S. House of Representatives, the No Taxpayer Funding for Abortion Act. I got to preside as Speaker of the House during that vote. And it was a great day for the pro-lifers to stop funding big abortion, to stop funding with taxpayer money Planned Parenthood. So it's a very important issue for me and needs to be included in our health care bills.
Speaking of Planned Parenthood has labeled you, Congresswoman, as an enemy of women's health care. How do you respond to that?
It's just untrue. I care deeply about women's health care. I care about children and unborn babies. And I care about women's health. And abortion destroys the life of a child, and it harms women's health. We have some, I think 12, a dozen maybe, Planned Parenthood facilities all across Missouri. But there are, Catherine, 588 health clinics that actually really focus on women's wellness and health. So I believe that to the extent our taxpayer dollars should be underwriting something, it should go to those health care clinics, some 588 that are in local communities and have great accessibility for the people across the great state of Missouri. To fund big abortion with my taxpayer dollars, with your taxpayer dollars, is absolutely wrong, and it's an assault on women's health, and certainly it destroys life. Planned Parenthood, by their own admission, kills some 320,000 unborn children, precious angels, every single year, 877 a day. It's absolutely deplorable, and me as a pro-life legislator and as a Catholic who is very strong in her faith and beliefs, has to stand up for the right to life and refuse to fund big abortion.
Your mother-in-law was Loretta Wagner, a pro-life pioneer from Missouri. Seems the pro-life cause is really seeped into your family.
It has been, and you know, I brought a picture. Sometimes people say, how long have you been active in the pro-life world and cause? And it's really been kind of sadly all of my adult life, but this is a picture of me marching on Washington, D.C. Back in 1990. I was pregnant with my third son then, and I attended with my mother-in-law, who was on the flip side of this brochure and this picture. Loretta Wagner was a champion for the right to life from the very, very beginning, and I am the great honor and privilege of following in her footsteps from a legislative standpoint to make sure that we all preserve and protect those who are most vulnerable in our society, whether they're the elderly or whether they're an unborn child.
Congresswoman, you mentioned your Catholic faith. As a Catholic, how do you view your role in politics when it comes to upholding the sanctity of life?
You know, my Catholic faith is core to my belief system, to who I am. It informs every facet of my life. But I also believe, Catherine, that being pro-life and preserving and protecting the sanctity of life is a constitutional issue also. It's not just about faith. We are all endowed by our Creator to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And that means all life, from those at the moment of conception till our time of natural death.
Representative Ann Wagner, Missouri, thank you for your time.
My great honor, thank you. And thank you for what you're doing for the pro-life cause. And it's an honor to be on with all of you and your viewers.